Mr. Player, thank you very much for your time. What does it mean to you that the 2022 Investec SA Open Championship is being hosted here at Blair Athol?
Well, first of all, Brad, it gives me goosepimples. I'm so excited. This was my farm, which I cherished. You know, I have a great love for nature, water, and just nature in general. And I always dreamed of having a golf course here, a championship golf course, which has come to fore. And also, you know, to have a great sponsor like we've got with Investec. I mean, my goodness, they came in at a very late stage and have made it possible to put up this enormous prize money at a late stage. And then Blair Athol, our members are so excited. This is a place that is quite unusual, Brad. I don't know, and I've done 140 golf courses or more and housing developments. I have never done one where the houses are so far apart.
What does this great championship mean to you?
You know, the Open Championships of countries are always the most important. In America, the US Open's number one. In England, the number one tournament of the world, the Open, the British Open. And South Africa, if I'm not mistaken, I think is the second oldest Open in the world. And then you have the Australian Open. So to have the South African Open, which I used to fly back from America, the Open means so much to me. It is, without a question, our number one tournament in the world. To be South African Open champion gives you so many exemptions from tournaments. It gives you recognition. It helps a legacy. And this is my country. This is my country where I got my start. If it wasn't for South Africa, I wouldn't be standing here today. I wouldn't have won all these Opens around the world. So it means so much to me.
Why do you think South Africa has produced so many great champions?
That's a wonderful question. You know, South Africa has 4 golfers, this tiny country, that have won 3 majors and more. Nicky Price 3, Ernie Els 4, Bobby Locke 4, me 9, actually 18 I've won, counting the senior majors. And there's a reason. That's the best question you asked me today. You see, when we grew up, the greens were Bermuda grass, terrible, grainy, didn't have mowers to cut the proper. We didn't have fairways to cut these mowers. A mower costs $500,000 or $5 million now to buy a mower. The fairways are like carpets, okay? The greens, we never putted on a green like this once in my career. So really, it's a complete change game. The ball goes 50 yards further. You can't, I'm nearly 90. I never miss a fairway. I still shoot at my age, over 3,000 times. Golf is a different game now. So what we've got to do now, and realize this, the reason we had those 4 players that came along and won all those majors, because we played under adverse conditions, lousy fairways, lousy bunkers, some with sand, some with not, lousy bunkers, raking with your feet, lousy greens, not much prize money. And so when we went overseas, we'd had the right training, physically, mentally, and what actually occurred on the golf course. So I went overseas. I said, America, this is paradise, man. I'm going to shoot the lights out here. I've never seen greens like this. I've never seen tournaments organized like this. So what we've got to do, when I'm training now, even at nearly 90, you see, that's like a plank. So when I do thousands of sit-ups, when I get on the golf course, I can still move, I can still run. You've got to train yourself mentally, physically, sleeping well, laughing well, reading-wise, prayer-wise, meditation. You know, a man is never so tall as when he's on his knees. And to be able to say thank you. And so I say thank you to South African golf and sponsors and the people that love me, that I love, have done so much for me.
Thank you very much. Finally, Mr. Player, how much are you looking forward to the weekend's action?
I'm really looking forward to the action, very much indeed. It's not the Blair Athol test that I want, and I'm hoping next year we'll make some alterations and improvements in the setup, but it's a paradise out here. It really is, and for people to come out here and walk around this beautiful area, it's a pleasure, and I'm just honored to be a member of this club, to have designed the golf course, and I think the word with me is gratitude.
Once again, thank you very much for your time. Have a great weekend.
Okay, thank you.